Welcome back, Build and Burn. Today I'm going to take you through a lower body build workout. It's going to get heavy, so I hope you're ready. All you're going to need for today's workout is going to be a medium set of dumbbells, and then I've got a single heavy 25-pound. Optional is a chair box or bench and a small resistance band. Let's get going on a little warm up, shall we? Go ahead and stand with your feet about hip width distance apart. We're going to do some knee hugs, just shifting side to side here, kind of balancing on one foot for a couple of seconds. So not trying to move too quickly throughout this movement. Really just pulling that leg up, starting to warm up our lower body. We've got supersets in today's workout, so we're just going to be bouncing between 2 exercises, 4 different rounds of supersets. All right, next up, go ahead and put your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. We've got lateral lunge slides. So remaining low the entire time, weight is in those heels, kind of sitting back into those glutes, shifting from side to side here. Starting to warm up, build a little fire in those legs. I'm feeling spicy today, so I hope you guys are too. Couple more here. All right, stand back up towards the top. Instead of going up this time, we're going to go ahead and go back, grab that foot for a little quad stretch. Switching sides here. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Spine is in neutral alignment. Shifting from side to side here. One more each side. Okay, we've got lateral lunge slides, feet out wide, toes pointed slightly outward. Weight is in those heels, sitting back into one side, shifting to the other. After this little warm up here, we do have an activation superset, so don't feel like you need to be fully warm yet. We've got time. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get into our first activation superset here. This is where you are going to grab your light or medium band if you have one. Go ahead and put it just above the knees here. First up, we've got 45 seconds of banded side steps. We're going to get going here in 3, 2, and 1. If you don't have a band, that's no problem. Just do this without a band. Next up, we've got reverse lunge to side raise. But we've got 45 seconds of this here. Sitting back in those heels, getting as low as we can. We are over halfway. Ooh, starting to feel that. Ten more seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, and rest. All right, next up we've got reverse lunge to a side raise. Go ahead and start at the top of your mat with your feet about hip width distance. We are going back into a reverse lunge, standing up into a side raise. We've got 8 per side here. You can go ahead and alternate sides or stick on the same side like I'm doing. Halfway. Last one on the left side for me. And switching sides. Reverse lunge. Coming up to stand on one leg and raising your outer leg out towards the side. Hands can be wherever feels comfortable for you. Main thing here in this reverse lunge is pressing into that heel in the leg that's planted into the ground. Keeping that knee stacked above your ankle. 2 more. So this is an activation superset, so we're really working to start to activate those muscles that we're going to be incorporating throughout the rest of this workout. So it's kind of like a little bridge between your warm-up and the main circuits today. All right, Whew, that is round one. We've got 2 more rounds through that. We're gonna get going here in about 10 seconds. We've got 45 seconds of those banded side steps. And again, you can do these all without a band if you don't have one. 3, 2, step it out. Let's go. 45 seconds, just slowly moving from side to side. Great work. "20 seconds to go. We are over halfway." Ooh, this really starts to activate those glutes, huh? 10 seconds, all the way to the end here, sitting back in those heels. Chest is up proud, neutral alignment in the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, at the top of our mat again, we've got reverse lunge to a side raise. Let's get going here in 3, 2, and 1. Reverse lunge, side raise. As you go into that side raise, I want you to prevent yourself from leaning off to the side. Really focus on keeping your hips square to the front and just using that leg to lift. A little hard to do my lunge here, but just wanted to demonstrate that, so I'm going back to the front. 8 reps per side. 2 more for me. And 1. Switch sides once you get to 8. Got 8 on the other side. And then just 1 more round through this superset. Should definitely start to feel warm and activated in those quads and in those glutes. Two more for me. Weight is pressed into that front heel that's planted into the ground. Last rep. Woo, and rest. Great work. All right, we are at the top of that activation superset. We've got side steps. We're gonna get going here in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Getting as low as we can here, sitting back into those glutes. And when I talk about that neutral alignment, if you've been a Build and Burn member for a while, then you know. If not, what I want you to focus on here is not having that arch in your back, okay? Your pelvis is in a neutral position, your head is stacked above your shoulders, and you've got a very straight spine as you move through all of these movements. So just going side to side, spine is neutral. If you have any questions on that, you can always reach out. Happy to help. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Join me at the top of your mat here. We've got reverse lunge to side raise. 8 reps per side. You know the drill by now. Let's get to it. Reverse lunge, side raise. Hips are square to the front. Last one on this side for me. Great work. Our next circuit is going to be a tempo challenge. If you've never done one of those with us, I will demonstrate, but it just makes the moves a little bit spicier. They're some of my favorite ways to increase the time under tension and really incorporate that progressive overload into our workouts. 3, 2 more, 2, water break after this, and rest. Great work, Build and Burn. Go ahead and take off that band. We shouldn't need it anymore. All right, let me have a quick sip of water, and I'll get into our tempo challenge. All right, we've got sumo squats up first. So go ahead and grab one or both of those weights. Toes are pointed slightly outward. Weight is in those heels. We've got 3-0-3 tempo challenge. That's gonna be 3 seconds down, 1, 2, 3, 0 at the bottom, and pressing up for 3, 2, 1. Went a little hot there. And next up, we've got hip thrusts. I won't go demonstrate those. You can either do those with your back on the ground or on a chair box or bench. Who is ready for this circuit? I'm starting here with my medium weights. I'm gonna use both of them. You can use a single dumbbell if you so wish. Let's get going here in 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down for 1, 2, 3, up for 3, 2, 1. Down, 2, 3, up for 3, 2, 1. So it's really just like a slow lift and lower. You can hold your weights whatever feels comfortable for you. We've got 10 reps this round. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Count whatever feels good for you. I feel like I like to mix it up. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Down 2, 3. Woo. Weight is in those heels. Got that neutral alignment in your spine. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. We've got 2 more. Last one here. Up 2, 3. All right, we've got hip thrusts. I'm going to go ahead and put my weights here in that little hip crease and get down into position. I've also got my single weight here, which I may switch to. It's a little more comfortable. All right, same thing here. We've got 3 down and 3 up. 10 reps here as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I am inhaling as I'm lowering, exhaling as I raise up. Same thing if your back is pressed into the ground. A slightly decreased range of motion, but that's okay. Halfway. I want you to challenge yourself with these weights today. If you've got heavier weights and feel like you can increase, I want you to do that. 2 more. Last rep here, down 2, 3, up 2, 3. Woo! All right, we are at the top of this superset, back to our sumo squats. I'll give you guys a quick, about 10 seconds from now. Go ahead and start to work towards getting into position. Woo. All right, toes are pointed slightly outward. Feet are a little bit wider than hip width distance. Let's go ahead and grab those weights. I'm putting mine on my shoulders. We've got sumo squats, 3 down, 3 up. Let's go. Down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. This is round 2 of 4 here. Reps. Halfway for me. Down 2, 3, up 2, 3. Down 2, 3, 2, 3. Great work. 2 more. This is our longest round by far, most number of circuits. We've got 4 rounds here. Ooh, and it also takes the longest because of the tempo challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to my single weight here for this next round. We've got hip thrusts, same thing. 3 down, 3 up. Let's go. Inhaling down, 2, 3. Exhaling up, 2, 3. It's always make my pants so dirty. Let's go. We got this. Halfway for me. Really squeeze through those glutes as you bring your body up, and I want you to just press up until you're in a straight line here. Don't overextend to where you feel a pinch in the back. 2 more. Oh yes. Last rep. Great work. Drop it down. Give you guys, oh yeah. Oh yeah. We are down and dirty here in these pants. Give you guys a little 15-second rest here. We are halfway done with this round. With this circuit, excuse me. Woo, 2 more rounds here. Sumo squats at the top. We're gonna get going here in 5, 3, 2. I'm gonna use my single weight here. Down 2, 3, up 2, 3. 10 reps. Inhaling on the way down here as well. Halfway. A little quick there, Ashley. Down 2, 3, up 2, 3. Notice I go a little bit quicker if I'm not really fully counting. Down 2, 3, up 2, 3. Down 2, 3, and up 2, 3. 2 more. Oh yes. Whew, that increased time under tension really makes things more challenging. All right, onto our hip thrusts here. Got my single messy weight. Down 2, 3, and up 2, 3. Ten reps. It's our second to last round here. Inhale down, 2, 3. Exhale up, 2, 3. 2 more. Down, 2, 3, and up, 2, 3. Woo, awesome work. Drop that weight down, getting dirtier and messier by the round here. All right, build and burn. This is our last round of this second circuit. Let's give it our all. Use good form. We're gonna get going here in 10. Sweating already. That's what I like to see. In 3, 2, and 1. Toes are pointed slightly outward. Weight is in those heels. You are squatting down and up. Down 2, 3, up 2, 3. That's 2. 3. 4. Halfway. 2 more reps. Come on, all the way to the end here. It's our last time through this. All right, into those weighted hip thrusts. Whew, I'm gonna give you guys a little 10-second break, and by you guys, I mean myself, because I am in need. We've got 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, same thing here. Tempo challenge, down for 3 and up for 3. That's 1. 10 reps total. 2, 3, 4, 1/2. Whew. These burn. 9, last one here. And 10. Great work. Drop it down, build and burn. That is the end of round 2. Next up, we've got single leg RDLs and lateral lunge to a crunch. All right, so I'm gonna go back to my medium weight here. We've got 8 reps per side in this single leg RDL. So go ahead and grab a quick sip of water. And we will get right into it. Ooh, I've got the weight in my right hand. My left foot is planted into the ground. You can hold onto a wall if you need to. And we're just going down. No tempo challenge here. So though I don't want you to speed through these, you're not counting for 3 seconds, all right? Let's get going here in 3, 2, and 1. We just have 3 rounds of this instead of the 4 rounds we did in our last circuit. But these are both single side movements, so do kind of have double the reps. This is really a hinging motion at the hips. Okay, so you've got a slight bend in that front knee. You're hinging forward, bringing that weight down about halfway down your shin. 8 reps. Not holding onto a wall makes it a little more difficult. Kind of have to work those stabilizing muscles a little bit, opposed to, using something to help you with that balance. So I'm starting kind of the couple first, maybe 3 reps, holding on to something until I get the hang of it. And then we'll try and let go. Great work. Hinging forward at the hips, slight bend in that front knee. It's mostly straight. 7 and 8. Whew. All right, next up, we've got a lateral lunge to a crunch. So I'll go ahead and start on my left side here just to demonstrate. Lateral lunge into a crunch. You can do these with the weight or without. We'll get going here. Got 8 reps per side in 3, 2, and 1. So lateral lunge into a crunch. Trying not to touch down on the ground the entire time. Once again, working those stabilizing muscles. If you need to touch down, that is completely okay. If you've got shoes that have a little bit of a thicker cushion base, you can definitely take those off as well and do these barefoot. That'll help a little bit with your balance. Like a Hoka, something like that would be more of a running shoe, less of a strength training shoe. Switch sides. Whew, spicy. Halfway for me, that's 4. 5. 6. 7, had to touch down there, and that's okay. A little bit less well balanced on this foot than I was on the other. Whew. Drop it down, belt and burn. That is 1 of 3 rounds done. So we just have 2 more. And our last circuit is just a finisher. So this is our last real circuit where we are repeating multiple times. All right, guys, in 10 seconds, let's get back to those single leg RDLs. I'm gonna try and not hold onto the wall for any of these. In 3, 2, starting with my left foot. Left hand is out for a little bit of that counterbalance. We are dropping it down and standing back up. Find a point on the ground, if you don't want to hold on to anything, that you can use for balance. Just kind of staring at one single point on the ground. Eight reps here. Awesome work. Switching sides. Whew, onto my right side now. You can see how much this foot is trembling. And 8. Drop that weight down if you need to. You can also do this next round of lateral lunge to a crunch with no weight. Up to you. Whew. Get going here in 5 seconds. We'll take a quick break after this next little round finishes here. Let's go. Lateral lunge to a crunch. Getting a little bit fatigued, so I'm definitely finding myself touching down here, which is totally fine. 2 more on this side. Woo. And 8. Switching sides. All right. We can do this. We can do hard things. Yes, you can. Let's go. Just start before your brain even understands what's happening. 2 reps. 3. 4, halfway. 5, woo. 6, 2 more. 7, let's go, last rep. And 8. Drop that weight down, grab a quick sip of water here. Feel like I need it. 1 more round through. If you feel like you can increase weights, you can do that. I'll be very proud of you if you decide to do that. I will not be doing that, but it's a good thought. All right, guys, in 10 seconds, let's stand up and head to the top of this superset for our single leg RDLs. We can do this. This is our last round through, and we just have a quick finisher. Inhale, exhale, and begin. Only 8 reps here, okay? 8 reps on each side. Last time through. You got this. And 8, switching sides. Six, let's go. 7 and 8. That is it for RDLs. We've got lateral lunge to crunch up next. Let's just get right to it, okay? Start on whichever side you want. Start on my left side here. In 3, 2, and 1. 8 reps each side here, and we are done. Never to do this again until I program it into our next workout. 3, 4, halfway. 8. Crunch it out. Okay. We can do this. Same thing, other side. 5. 3 more. 6. 7. And 8. This is it. Awesome work. All right. We've got a quick finisher here. I'm going to have a quick sip of water, and then I will get into it while you guys take a little bit more of a rest. We've got donkey kicks and squats, okay? Just 1 round through. We've got 15 donkey kicks per side and 30 squats, okay? So we're going to start off with those donkey kicks. I'm going to put my dumbbell tucked into my knee crevice here. All right, you're in that quadruped position. Shoulders are stacked above your wrists. You've got that neutral alignment in your spine. Inhale, whew, and exhale, catching our breath here. If you guys want to join me, we'll go ahead and get started. 15 reps, let's go. I've got my medium weight here, keeping that neutral alignment in the spine, making sure not to arch my back as I bring that knee up. You can also do these with body weight only. A little bit higher rep count here, 15 reps per side, but we're only going through this one time. Five more on this side. And one. Holy cow. That added weight just elevates this move so much. All right, same thing, other side. We've got 15 reps. Yes, you can. Come on. 1, 2. Squeezing that glute at the top, keeping that spine in neutral alignment here. 15 reps. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, last rep. My legs are shaking. Awesome work. All right, so we've got 30 squats. You can do these however you want. Unweighted, weighted, sumo, narrow, squat to side steps. Just give me 30 squats, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start off in sumo squats. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna try to do 15 here. My toes are pointed slightly outward. My weight is in my heels. No tempo challenge, just doing it. Let's go. 15, 14, 13, yes. 12, 11, come on, 10 more, and then 15 after that. You guys like the way I count in my head? I'm like a crazy person. 5 more. Awesome. All right, I do have 15 more. I know that 5 more was confusing, just sorry, but we've got 15 more. I'm bringing my heavy weights in here, all right, and we're doing some regular squats. My feet are hip width distance apart. 15, let's go. 5 more. 2 and 1. Drop those weights down whenever you get to 15. I am lying on my back here in a figure 4 position. We'll go right into that cool down. I want you to inhale through your nose for 3. Catching that breath and out for 3. Pulling that leg, that bent leg towards your forehead, really stretching through that left glute. Wow. That was not an easy workout. Switching sides. You guys should be so proud of yourselves for making it through, giving it your all. Ooh, I love my lower body build days. They just feel so accomplished. All right, let's go ahead. Grab behind your quads, rock back and forth a couple of times until you're in a seated position. Go ahead and stretch those legs out long. Bring your arms above your head and fold forward, stretching out through those hammies. Rounding that spine here, bringing your head towards your knees. I don't know if this is like dating myself, but when I was in middle school, we had to do like a PE, physical education test, and one of the things was like touching your toes. And I feel like I have gotten significantly better than when I was in middle school, which that probably says something. All right, go into a little deep frog squat here, pressing your elbows into your legs. Really get deep into that stretch. Ooh. And coming up into a forward fold, rocking from side to side here. Coming into a standing position. We'll stretch out those quads. One time here on the left, Holding for about 10 seconds. Wow, I am drenched in sweat. Switching sides. And my legs are trembling. 10 seconds here, and we will be on our way. All right, thank you so much for joining me today, Build and Burn. I hope you loved that lower body build day. We'll see you next time.